Sending your child off to school can be much more complicated for parents these days. With all the violence we've seen in schools around the country, you want to know school leaders are doing everything they can to keep students safe. Good evening. Thanks for joining us here on News Center Maine at 5:30. I'm Zach Blanchard.
And I'm Chris Costa. Some parents in Topsom are expressing concerns about their kids' safety at school. News Center Maine's Caroline LaCour joins us with more on what's happening there. Caroline?
Chris and Zach, good evening. For the past month or so, parents in the MSAD 75 school district in the Topsom area say incidents involving students and violence have left them and their children feeling unsure about heading to school. And after reaching out to the district, they say answers they're getting from school leaders are not calming their nerves.
It was awful, honestly.
It's not the start to the school year you would want to hear from your child.
He feels like he's looking over his shoulder constantly, and it's very stressful.
For the past month, parents in MSAD 75 have been voicing concerns about students' safety after a recent string of violent incidents. The first occurred at the Topsom Fair back in August when Stephanie Luce of Topsom heard news that her son was allegedly assaulted by a classmate.
My other son had a gun that was loaded, pulled, and pointed at him.
Despite the incident, both Luce and her son claim the assaulter has not been removed from school, her son missing multiple days of class after feeling unsafe.
If you had a gun pointed at you and then were expected to go back to school with this kid at school who pulled the gun on you, that is a hard pill to swallow.
Jessica Damon of Bowdoin says she also feels unsafe about sending her kids to school due to other threats that have been directed at students and recent bomb scares at the school.
Our kids are screaming for help.
According to multiple emails sent out to parents, the school was unable to find any proof that the threats were credible. Administrators say multiple safety measures were being explored, including installing metal detectors and hiring an additional school resource officer. However, parents say the information is vague and isn't putting their mind at ease.
We're not getting the right amount of information to be able to relay to our kids in the broader MTA community that it is safe to go to school.
When we reached out to the superintendent's office for further information, they said they couldn't specify what disciplinary action, if any, is being taken against the assaulter, saying it would be illegal to disclose the information because of a law called the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act.
They're protecting the students' rights of FERPA for an education, but it's costing other students their right to an education.
Zach and Chris, the parents I spoke with tell me they will continue to speak out about the need to protect students, and they plan to speak tonight at a district board meeting. Zach and Chris.
All right, Caroline LaCour in the studio. Thanks so much.